The election day, and voters are heading to the polls across our state, choosing local leaders.
3 things to know right now. The polls are open until 8 o'clock tonight, so if you haven't voted, there's still time. At last check, turnout is slow but steady at about 8% statewide. And so far, there are no major problems at the polls. Let's hope it stays that way. We have team coverage tonight. Mike Savino is covering the mayor's race in Hartford. Susan Raff is in Bridgeport, but we'll start with Matt McFarland live in New Haven, where the incumbent mayor faces a pretty stiff challenge. Matt?
Well, Denise, this is a pretty interesting race because, as you said, the incumbent mayor, Toni Harp, is trying to hang on to her old job. She's running on the Working Families Party line after losing the Democratic primary back in September. Now, Mayor Harp voted early this morning at Edgewood School. Now, after losing the primary to Ellicott, she closed up her headquarters and stopped campaigning. But she says after getting calls from supporters urging her to keep running, last month she came out saying she was back in the race. And she's on the ballot today because she was endorsed by the Working Families Party. Meanwhile, Justin Ellicott, the endorsed Democratic candidate, he cast his vote at Wilbercross High School with his young daughter by his side. He came out on top in September's primary. It was a convincing win in which he captured 58% of the vote. And he says that victory shows New Haven voters want change.
New Haven is a place that is doing well in so many ways, but there are many, many people that feel like their lives aren't changing because of the investment that's coming into the city. And there's much more that the government can be doing.
I had suspended my campaign for a while, and a number of people in the community came to me and asked me to continue running. So I've been working with them. They're not the typical Democrats, but they are all Democrats. But they just felt that they wanted to make sure that everyone had a chance to vote.
I voted for Toni Harp. Hopefully, things will change.
I have known Justin Ellicott for over 10 years. He was our alderman. I live in East Rock. He was a terrific alderman and very accessible, very interested in what we were doing. And so we supported him.
Now we'll be covering this race all night here in New Haven, but for now we're going to send it up to Hartford and Mike Savino.